Welcome to the first episode of How to Work When No One's Watching, the home edition. I'm Ellen Goodwin. I'm a productivity trainer, I'm a speaker, I'm an author, but most importantly, I am going to be your guide on this 10-part series where we're going to look at how to work when no one's watching when you're working from home. Right now, there's a lot of people who are working at home for possibly the first time. They've been doing it for a few weeks now, and they're running into problems. They know now where their problems are, and they're reaching out to me to help them. So I figure if one person's having a problem, chances are there's more people that are having that same problem. So why not answer the questions? That's exactly what we're going to be doing in these 10 episodes. I'm going to be taking one for each short episode and giving you answers to that question, things that you can start doing right away. There's always a call to action. There's always something that you can start implementing to make working from home work for you. So I think we'll just jump into our first question, and that is, I've been working from home for 4 weeks. Is there a secret to getting things done? I don't know. Well, yes, there is. Yes, there is. And it's a sneaky little thing called moments of choice. Now, you probably haven't heard of those before. But moments of choice are the things that can trip you up through the day and make the difference between getting things done or not getting things done. So what's a moment of choice? A moment of choice is that moment between when you finish one thing and you're supposed to go to something else, but you have a gap in time. You have this gap that you can either smoothly go to the next thing or you can give in to a distraction. Think about it. Let's say you just finished doing some emails and it's time to start writing on a project that your boss has asked you for, but you've got that moment where it might be a perfect time to, grab your phone and check for messages, knowing full well that checking for messages is an absolute moment of choice because you are deciding whether you're going to do it or not. And if you do it, you could fall down the rabbit hole of not doing what you're supposed to be. That moment of choice that you have to make. Now, I know this. I know this sometimes when I go and, I'm going to check a notification and I realize, this is a moment of choice. If I call it out, I can usually stop myself. And that's one of the first ways that you deal with moments of choice. Call them out. Pay attention to them. It could be, again, you finish doing one thing and you're thinking, oh, you know what? I'm just going to play one game on my phone or one game on my computer. That is a moment of choice. Because in that moment, you can just go spiraling down to not getting things done. So that moment of choice always has to be called out. Your brain loves comfort. He always wants you to be in its comfort zone. So that's why moments of choice are so appealing. Because playing a video game, that's comfortable. It's not hard like putting a presentation together. Checking a notification. Oh, you get a little hit of dopamine because you heard from someone. Your brain loves that. So you want to guard against falling into those moments of choice. Now, there's 3 ways that you can do that. The first is to just call them out. Like I said, know when you're going to your phone, when you are going to sit down in your comfortable chair and leaf through a magazine, or you're going to play a game. Know that those are moments of choice and call them out. Say it out loud if you want. Hey, this is a moment of choice. Don't give in. Pretty silly, but it works. The second way that you can overcome moments of choice is just to make sure that you have a very tight schedule. Have that schedule that says, I'm going to do this from 10:15 to 10:30, and at 10:30, I start doing this. Build in times to just be distracted, but know that you're going to do from this to this to this and eliminate that option for moments of choice. Now, the third way that you can overcome moments of choice is by far my favorite, and it's something that can be applied to a lot of other things as well. And that is putting together if-then plans. Now, an if-then plan is a way to plan ahead for obstacles that you might encounter. And if you've planned ahead, then you know how you're going to react. I used to use this definition because a lot of people could identify with it, but this would be in an office situation. Let's say you're trying to watch your weight. You're trying to watch what food you're eating and not eat junk food. But hey, it's somebody's birthday. Birthday cake comes into the break room and you give in. You have a slice. So a lot of people would say, well, I've had a slice of cake, you know, the rest of the day I might as well eat junk food. But if you have an if-then plan in place, that won't happen. So, okay, that was a moment of choice. Okay, you ate cake. But the if-then plan would get you back on track. So it could be, if I eat junk food or eat cake at work, then I will have a salad for lunch and take a walk after work. Now, it doesn't have to be a perfect plan, but it has to be a plan. So there's no moment of choice. So right now, you could put together if-then plans such as, if I'm working on a project and notifications come in, then I will check them and get back to work. Or then I will let them go until the top of the hour. If I finish working on part of my project, then I will set a timer for 5 minutes and allow myself to go on email. You see what it is? It's just figuring out what the if is, and then having a then, which will eliminate your moments of choice. When you don't have moments of choice, it's so much easier to get things done. Now, there's one other way that you can eliminate moments of choice, and these are the actual moments where you have to make choices. So it's a little different. When you're looking at your to-do list and you have to decide, now, do I want to do this? Do I want to do that? Perfect example of procrastinating by making decisions. So you've got these moments where you're supposed to be making choices. This is what you do. You number each of those choices. Each choice has a number, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then you eliminate that moment of choice where you're procrastinating by rolling a dice. Just roll the dice, whatever number comes up, that's the task you do. Eliminate moments of choice where you're making choices by numbering and rolling the dice. So there you have it. The one thing that's really going to affect how much you get done is eliminating moments of choice. Don't let your brain get in its comfort zone where you don't get things done. Call the moments of choice out. Schedule your day. Have if-then plans. All right? So right now, sit down, think about what an if-then plan could be for you. If you're one of those people that likes to read ahead for the class, feel free to get my book done, How to Work When No One's Watching, where we go into this and a whole lot more. Otherwise, please stay tuned. We've got 9 more episodes. Love to be able to help you work when no one's watching when you're at home. And if you have any questions that you want to have covered, please post them in the questions below or the comments below, and I'll be happy to help you out. Any questions you have otherwise, hit me up, Ellen at ellengoodwin.com. Thanks so much, and I'll see you on the next episode.